Hello, I'm BX and welcome back to some Minecraft news videos. Today I have some pretty big Minecraft console news to share with you. So this is actually still the next big update coming out for that version of the game. We're currently calling that TU46 or TU47, and we have some news regarding its release date. We have a really big hint regarding its, like a big feature people have wanted, the end cities. We had a really big hint towards that. I'll show you in the video. And as well as that, we got a little bit of word on the new minigame, and even a little bit to do with the 360/PS3 versus the one on the PS4 and all that sort of stuff. So I'm very interested, and hopefully all of you will be too. If you do like the video, like it, let me know, because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like the Minecraft console news, because I like sharing it with you as much as I can. With that said, let's get straight into what we're showing, and let's start with the first big one here, because again, this next update, I'm really excited for it, but we don't really know too much about it besides, 4G I have posted an Elytra picture, that's all we really know. However, someone asked, the Microsoft live stream about the Elytra picture, and the response was really interesting. So let's play that right now so you can see it.
How about that image on 4J Studios Twitter with the wings? So that is called Elytra. And those are wings that you can use to glide. Yep. And they are found in end cities. You can make of that what you will.
So with regards to end cities, she literally just says, oh, you can make of that what you will, and then laugh. So bear in mind, yeah, this is the Minecraft team from Washington, so they do work with the console version of the game, and it just, to me, that seems like the biggest hint for Elytras, because there's only one of two reasons they'd all laugh after that. The first one is that they're like, yeah, we can't really say too much, and that's, just a little bit hint. And the second reason is, yes, you console guys will never get the end, this is just a weird joke, and it obviously makes no sense to be that second one. So I think this is almost a confirmation, not 100% the way there, but this means it goes up from being a probably feature to being an almost certainly feature, which is really exciting, because end cities on console are going to be one of the biggest, what's about this update, because, getting that to work on all the consoles is going to be a weird one. However, with that said, that's not the only bit of news we have to date, because we also got a little bit to do with the next minigame, which a lot of people figured was, definitely going to be the build battle minigame. That's personally what I figured, but it looks like it could be swaying a bit more, because Roger Carpenter, the lead producer for Minecraft on console, said this in response to a minigame question.
Asked about the next minigame.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we're ready to talk about it. We're looking at a few ideas at the moment. Nothing's set in stone, no timing set to it. We do want to bring another minigame though.
So he says there that nothing's set in stone and there's no time set to it, and either he's just saying there's nothing been announced yet, or he has confirmed right there that they're still working on a bunch of ideas, because bear in mind, there's two really popular competing ideas right now. There's, Build Battle, which is the one they've hinted, and I assume the one they probably want a bit more, but there's Skywars, which more and more people ask, if you think about the panels, so many people ask about it, and yeah, it seems to me that they haven't truly decided yet, and therefore it's probably not going to be in the next update, especially if that next update is going to be, this December, or even early next year. They want to have done some serious work on it, because it's mid-November right now, and that means there's like a month left until they would be releasing it. So yeah, that means next minigame probably isn't combined in the next update, which is good if you don't like minigames, and if you do like minigames, then it'll be next year, which will be great, because I like playing around with those. So with that said, we also got another bit of information which I found interesting, because it's good news if you have an Xbox One on the PS4. It's not necessarily bad news otherwise, but it is news that, yeah, they are moving, because the 360 and the PS3 are both 10-year-old pieces of hardware at this point, and they are going to be slowly moving away from them, because this is what they said. But someone asked about changing texture packs in-game.
And also, will changing texture packs in-game ever come to console?
Live, you mean?
Yeah,
Now change
from your settings in-game.
I think that would be a struggle for some of the older consoles to try and handle that.
Oh yeah, true.
So you can see there, he's like, he has like kind of a difficulty answering it, because it's never popular to say, oh yeah, it might not be able to come to all consoles, but this might be the first hint in the step towards actually making the Xbox One and PS4 a slightly better version of the game. And again, that sounds like you might be like, I rage because my old console's not so good anymore, but realistically it just means that they're going to keep the 360 going at least for now, but then move towards giving more features to the one on PS4, because right now there's a bunch of features which just aren't on those consoles just because the other ones can't handle it, which just seems a little bit weird. But yeah, this isn't just something that came from Roger Carpenter and the Microsoft team. It also came from Jeb himself, because with a time interview with Jeb, so a bunch of Minecraft things, because Minecraft 1.11 just came out, they asked about version uniformity, because that the game is on so many different platforms. Microsoft says a major goal is version parity, but the console versions can't do infinite worlds, and the original Java version keeps adding things the other versions have to wait for. And then the response to that is basically saying that at some point we'll have to draw a line in the sand, say here is the game, and then focus on the more modern consoles. Basically saying at some point, yeah, the 360 and the PS3 will have to either, be updated with less features per time, or they'll just have to, be done at some point. And again, we're not talking like next update or one after that, but we might be talking like a year from now, like 2 years from now, because again, those consoles are 10 years old now. The current gen has been out for several years, and the consoles are getting cheaper and cheaper by the day. At some point, it just doesn't make as much sense to focus on those. So yeah, I don't know when that will be, but again, it's just something to keep in mind that like you can't expect a 10-year-old console to last forever, and that's their first big hint towards multiple times saying that yeah, not necessarily so soon. So the final hint we have here is to the release date, because someone asked if there would be an update in December, and their response was interesting to say the least, and you can take from this what you will, because I'm kind of torn as to what it means. But yeah, here's a response to an update in December question.
Update, we don't know when the update will be out because we're still working on it. So, but we can confirm there'll be no console update in November.
So there, they confirm that there's no surprise update in November, which I guess wasn't news to anyone. The thing about the December update is it makes me think the fact that they're not confirming it could mean, again, one of several things, but I think the most likely outcome is that they're still working on it. There's big things to be done. You can't tell how long it's going to take to do something as fundamental as making those entities work, because on console, you've got to make a whole bunch of decisions about that. You've got to implement them. You've got to make sure it works. You've got to bug fix it. And to do all of that in a month is something they can't necessarily guarantee. So with regards to a December update, either they know about it and they don't really want to share that right now and they want it to be a surprise, or they are actually just going to go ahead and say, well, let's wait and let's try our hardest, and if it doesn't come out this year, it has to come out next year, which again, I don't know what to say from that, but still, it looks kind of promising, kind of not at the same time. I'd love to hear what you think about that in the comments down below, because I'm kind of torn on what that means. But yeah, for today, as just a little bit of summary, we had news about end cities. I think they're pretty much confirmed at this point, so you'll probably see a feature preview soon. We had a little bit of news to do with, just basically changing text packs in game and Xbox One, PS4 exclusive stuff. We had news regarding, the next minigame and how they're still working on the idea for that. So maybe tweet your suggestions at 4J if you want to let them know. And we also had a little bit of news to the release date. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you liked it, like video, let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like these sorts of things. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.